Okay, this is going to be a part two of the original book review I did of Lords of the Left-Hand Path, A History of Spiritual Descent by Stephen E. Flowers. Uh, in the first review, I mentioned that this book did not skip a beat, and actually, what I had done was, because of my situation, my personal living situation, I really don't have time these days to make as many videos, so I just kind of jumped the gun and just made it before I was finished. And a couple people left comments in that video of some of the discrepancies, and I'd like to address those right now. Ndoki9 said, "It is missing tribal cultures that have right-hand path and left-hand path in the medicine man shaman and the sorcerer black magician witch, etc., etc." Ndoki9, you are absolutely correct. It does not mention tribes whatsoever in this book. And from a separate source material not mentioned in here, I would like to reference the Yanomama who live in Papua New Guinea. And good luck looking that up on YouTube if anybody wants to look that up. The spelling, you're on your own. But the Yanomama tribe in Papua New Guinea, very left-hand path in their approaches to magic. They would use sorcery to destroy their opponents. And of course, Jason666 King, you wrote that this book actually skips over Kenneth Grant, makes no mention of Kenneth Grant or Michael I can't even pronounce that French last name, Bertiaux. I'm unfamiliar with Michael's work, but I will read it. But yeah, Kenneth Grant at least came right after Aleister Crowley and wrote a prize-winning book, The Night Side of Eden, which I highly recommend people look into that. Very left-hand path, very much into a darker side of the Tree of Life. But Lords of the Left-Hand Path makes no mention of this whatsoever. And like I said, he came right after Crowley, so there's really no reason he shouldn't have been in this book. However, oh, and you also said that, Jason, that there was no mention of Lovecraft. There were actually two mentions, in passing of Lovecraft. One was at the very beginning of the book, or not the very, very beginning, but like midway through, and especially when Anton LaVey asked Michael Aquino to write rituals, like satanic rituals, and Michael Aquino included Lovecraftian lore in one of them. So yes, there was a brief, slight passing of Lovecraft in there. But yeah, there are a couple things that I missed in the first review, and this one is basically covering it. Oh yeah, one more thing. For anybody who missed the announcement in my first book review, Beast Zeno was kind enough to give me a link to a free PDF copy of this book. So if you look for it in this description or the first video description, it is there. So go ahead, and it's still a great book, Lords of the Left-Hand Path, A History of Spiritual Descent, and it's a great springboard for other sources. I highly recommend you buy it or, download it, but yeah, definitely read this book.